Doing the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Odie. Clear sky in 74 right now as we wait for rain later. 80% chance it's going to mess your hair up.
It's going to be here.
Except for yours, Greg. You'll be fine.
Has it already rained where you were at?
The first shot is fired from the bow this morning.
Yeah.
Good to have you two lovely couple back together.
Yes,
we're so glad to be here.
Yes.
So where have you been the last, we don't know. Like, we tried calling you several times and you didn't answer.
I have answered you.
Like, when we call, we want an answer to something because we know you know everything. You
I
go to
don't
beauty
know
shops.
anything. I don't know anything.
All we get's a voicemail.
And it's that British-speaking woman.
Yes.
My voicemail is British. I don't know why that is either.
Yeah, you set it up as how.
I think it's, anyways.
She sounds like that lady on Benson.
Yes, that's who it is. She reminds me of that lady on Benson.
Yeah.
You remember her?
No.
Oh, boy, she wouldn't be happy with us if she knew who we were talking about.
I don't really care.
You know, she was about 8 foot tall.
I am tall.
See? I have a question. You're a lady. Maybe you understand. Okay.
I mean, it depends on who you ask. But yeah, go ahead.
I ask this because I don't understand it. I've seen this going on for about 3 or 4 weeks about these jeans that everybody's making a hoopla about and who is this
Well,
gene?
not everybody.
Well, it's even Fox and Friends are talking about this.
I don't know
Bless her heart, Sweeney is her name. Fox and Friends share the outspoken Sweeney drama raging on about the advertisements about these jeans here. Do you know what I'm talking about? You're out of the loop.
Here it is.
The Gap. This is the model, and then here's their website. As you'll look at this.
And what issue do they have with this?
That she's pretty, I guess. She's not really pretty to me, but they're really mad because they chose a petite.
Yeah, people,
girl.
There's a lot. People are like, we want people that look like us, and I do like it when I'm shopping online. The websites they'll have different models in the same clothes and tell you how tall they are and what size they're wearing. And that's helpful too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But,
Let me show you. Look back at this picture. This one here on the left. What about that looks good? Nothing.
I
mean, the pants
to
don't
some
even
people
fit.
it does, just because
Let's go to Walmart and get some real people.
Just because you don't
I mean, you know what I'm talking about?
Why
Go there
Walmart?
in the bakery section.
Why Walmart?
Well, you got to go there in the bakery
TJ Maxx
section.
or something.
You're
The bakery section.
They're dragging behind them.
Yeah.
That's right.
Do not start picking on our burglar this morning, Odie.
In slippers?
Well, it was an incident. Do y'all know about this?
No.
I think I did scroll your page so that I could possibly be up to date on what was going on.
Down by Rush Hospital this morning. This was somewhere around, I think, 3:45, 4 a.m., somewhere along in there. It's kind of blurry to me at this point. And somebody had their truck parked outside the ER, and this fella come along and thought, man, I'd sure like to have that pistol laying on the seat. And he went ahead and helped himself to it.
Well, a pistol laying on a seat in an unlocked car.
Well, it could have been hidden. I wasn't there. It could have been, put up.
I think you have a responsibility.
He took it out of it and he commenced to running. He lost his shoes. Then he lost the weapon that he was stealing. He dropped it. It scared him.
Was somebody chasing him?
Yes. The popo was.
Okay.
And he dropped all that. He did get away into the darkness, but they did get all their stuff back.
All right.
And his shoes.
No, the police got the shoes. So if you would like to pick up
What
your
you
shoes,
got? He's got something brewing over here. I can smell it.
what you got there, Greg?
I'm trying to bite my lip.
No, go ahead.
No. I agree and I disagree with what she said. You got a certain amount of responsibility. No, at the end of the day, you should be able to stack $100 bills on your passenger side seat
Because it's yours.
Because it's your
You
car.
should be able
You're
to.
a freaking thief if you broke in and stole something.
That's
But
It
here's the
don't
thing,
matter
here's the thing.
what you could see in the window. You should be able to leave the
You
windows
should be
down and the
able to.
doors
That's
unlocked. It's
part of
called your
society.
car.
But that's not the world we live in.
It's
So
not.
if you're a gun owner, then you need to keep it properly locked up.
And a
So
lot,
we don't have
Now,
guns
a
out
lot
on the
keeps an
streets,
honest
but-
man honest is all a lot
Well,
is.
if you leave them
that's
flopping there in the
society.
parking lot by the car, they'll quit doing that.
But tell me when you're going to leave stacks of hundreds in your car unlocked and where it's
We
gonna
none of
be,
us
'cause
got
I'll
one
be
here.
rich.
We'd like to see one. But back to it now. Again, I don't know where it was in the vehicle. It could have been in the glove box. It could have
Yeah.
been behind the seat.
If he busted through some glass and stuff, then like okay,
But-
the way you told the story was it was
Wait.
sitting on the front seat. See, those words are
Well,
important.
it's a pickup truck.
Because I'm going.
an assumption. There.
Okay, so I'm going. It's sitting on the front seat.
So the other
That's
thing
a problem.
that you have to brew with is we don't
He
know
did say
if
that.
this was a legitimate
You
thing
did say
or
that.
the toe hurt, but if Amy was having a heart attack and I got her in the truck
That's
with
right.
me and I drive up to the
I get-
hospital,
okay.
I stop, I get out. I ain't worried about what's in my front seat.
That's right.
I'm not worried about
Probably
shutting my
left the
door.
motor running and the door open if
Oh,
you was
yeah.
in that situation.
Yeah, she's coming out and we're both going inside here. So, but yes, we should have some type of.
I done that one day this week. I had to get the
Stuff
picture.
safe.
I had to leave the door when I jumped out.
Did you though? Did you have to?
Sometimes you don't even put it in park.
Yeah.
Did you
But
have
all this
to?
comes together, and I'm gonna put Greg on the spot here. There's a lot that we don't know that's been going on over at the Chatham Enterprises as we go to his home. Greg had a break-in, or nearly a break-in.
nearly a break-in.
Really?
What do they call that word? Thwarted?
Yes.
Thwarted? How you say it?
Whatever.
He throttled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't never say it.
They stopped at a parrot break-in.
And y'all, let me tell you, Mrs., you don't want to be messing with her.
I could have told him
She
that.
held them at point until
No.
Oh,
quick
yeah.
response from Lauderdale County. My hat's off, Sheriff.
Really? I didn't know this.
But-
When did this happen?
1 o'clock last Friday.
Friday or Saturday morning?
Saturday morning. Because somebody broke in my daughter's Thursday night and stole all my son-in-law's tools, who was
Everything
in
he
the process
had.
of building his own home. And the next night, 1 o'clock in the morning, my camera goes off. If it goes off once, I assume it's a bird or something. But it just kept.
Yeah.
I got up and looked. There was 2 people at the back door of my business, and then they were in my backyard. So I go out one door, my wife goes out the other door, and before I could ever get around there, I heard her holler, "You better not move."
And let me tell you, she meant it. And we've got it all captured on video. And she has such great speaking ability. We should invite her to our next.
Why doesn't your real wife ever fill in? I think
She has to put up with me for 30 years. You only get an hour a
I
week.
think the people need to hear from her.
What they failed to say was there was 2 perpetrators. One stopped when she said stop. The other one ran. And she told her, she said, "Who's that with you? My sister. If I was you, I'd call her back." And she turned around and she come back to the scene.
That would have been about the
It was-
time that they got scared and called 911. They got me.
It was a long night.
Did they really call 911?
They did.
That's when they call 911.
I'm being held. Yep, we know.
He's like, Greg's like, I know. I've been here for 30 years. So I know. Just do what she
Yeah,
says.
please do what she says.
That's great.
But that's, and we will never know what they were actually up to. But at the end of the day, what happened was it was stopped. If there was something fixing to happen,
Did
it
they
was
go
put
check
to
their
an
house
end.
for those tools?
No, that's a different deal. My daughter and them are building way down the highway. But yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It could have been.
I've called the sheriff's department in that county several times. They're working on it.
Maybe they
are.
watched this and they thought you were going to be at the beach.
No, they know I don't go nowhere but home.
Okay.
But I do. My hats off to Clark County SO for what they've done to try to help with my daughter and them, and the quick response the other night from Lauderdale SO.
They were on it, weren't they?
They were flat on it, and the closest, I believe, was out by MCC, and he was there in a flash.
Got some police interceptor engines.
So, yeah,
Well, I think
everything
that
you
happened,
do.
but I love the way it ended.
But
Did
I
they get charged
I,
with anything?
Well, no. But I am a firm believer in these cameras, people. You can spend a little bit. I have 2 different camera systems just to make sure. But this ring and blink and all that, it's good stuff. It works.
And it notified you in the dead of the night somebody was in your
1 o'clock in the morning. I had to get. I mean, I got cameras in trees. I got cameras everywhere. I just like we talk about. You can't trust what's going on nowadays.
Yeah, it's absolutely right.
Y'all said, Miss Greg, don't miss.
That deputy wife said, "Is that a camera in that tree?" I said, "Yep, put it there myself."
Can we get a video of you climbing the tree?
I had a ladder.
But out of all of this that we're talking about, a lesson learned for all of us of cameras do help out. It notifies you as it's happening instead of after the fact.
And you can send it to Scotty Ray.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got that this morning. We're going to a business, North Hills Burglary. We got the whole thing on camera where he breaks the window out. And we'll show you that in a few moments there. I'm a full believer in barking dogs. Cephas, how did he react over this situation?
What did, baby?
He slept. He still ain't got
I had to wake him up finally when it was over.
So he's no good.
He said, finally, I got to bed
Well,
to myself.
in his defense, they did not try to come into his domain.
Okay, well,
So
he's not responsible for that area.
He was protecting the house. He let me know quick.
Yeah.
That's not in his contract.
Speaking of contracts, I'm not going to be here next week.
Whoa.
I'm really not.
Where are you trying to go?
I have to move my oldest into her apartment
Toddy.
in Oxford, so won't be able to make it. And then I'm going to New Orleans.
Okay.
So, let me refresh me. I think this is 3rd grade when you learn about a calendar. There's 7 days in a week.
I'm trying to get fired. I don't even
24
work
hours
here.
in a day, and you have 1 hour in one of those days to be here.
Yeah.
And you can't.
And the rest of them, you could be moving your stuff. You could.
That's not the way it works.
You could tote the stuff to Oxford barefooted and be back by next Friday.
You could.
Right.
But
That's
never
not- I
mind.
don't know what to tell you.
Well, it just kind of lets us know where we're at on her
we're
list of
way down
priorities. Yeah. We're right below that. This is a test for the emergency broadcast system.
I've shown up 3 weeks in a row. I'll have you know.
Yes.
I haven't
Why
gotten a
walk
raise
all
yet.
The way, though? You can stick a rope on that broom and lift it up.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
All
like
the trips I'm having to make
Just
on the
like they do
broom,
on
that's why.
helicopters.
Do y'all watch Greg Gutfeld any from Fox News?
Not anymore.
No.
He's got a talk show. He does the something 5, and then he does his nighttime show, which is the #1 cable nighttime show. It's over Leno or whoever's in that slot now. I don't even know who handles that now. But him and this Democrat representative named Eric Swallow have gotten into a tit for tat. And if you get a chance today, go to Fox News and watch that.
Swalwell.
Well, same thing.
Good morning.
Y'all got something to say over there?
No.
But I said it pretty closely there. But anyway.
Just couldn't get it down.
Maria, you can buy these cameras online, and you can figure out what I mean by online, and they are so very simple. Anybody can put them up.
But there are some great local companies that'll come do it for you if you aren't all
CUI will
technical.
help you out.
CUI Norman, I talked to him the other day.
Norman Wilton, not us.
He can come get that put up, and he's got the type that he can get this connected to a main server off scene, so it's saving the video there.
There you go. But back to what I was trying to make on this. I cannot.
Did we have to go back?
I thought that was the story. I
can't play what he says, but he is very, very good at pointing things out on people. He calls them out. It's hilarious. If you get a chance to watch that. Okay.
I'll look into it.
What was his name again?
Eric
Swalwell.
Just call him Big Gulp.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealers are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealers Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
The selection is always changing at Massey Supermart Auto Sales with low-mileage cars and trucks. How about a Z71 2500 HD? Or maybe you're looking for the Ford F-150 with lots of leg room in it. Plenty of SUVs like the Explorer for the family. Or if you're looking for a gas saver to go back and forth to work, come by and see the mini cars like this Nissan.
The low profit dealer, Massey Supermart.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. As we mentioned, we had a burglar amongst us in the early morning hours. North Hill Street is where we go. What are y'all doing over there? Y'all can't play?
He just got my...
I just got a text from her. It said, please make me coffee. I'm running late.
And he didn't.
I got it taken care of.
You don't know how.
Because, well, Scotty, now tell the truth. Scotty Ray's got this coffee machine that it makes a fourth of a cup. I think
Something's
Odie's
wrong.
been working on it. That way it cuts back on it.
So it didn't always do that.
No, it used to
because when I
actually
came
fill a
back
cup up.
from my lengthy
Supposedly, if you go get
sabbatical.
vinegar and water and run through it, it'll fix it. And
We're hoping.
my wife told me that she had some if I'd come get it. And, well, I ain't made it over there
I know,
yet.
you're very
But it makes a fourth of a cup of coffee.
So you got to like take it out, shake it up, redo it.
Yeah.
Or you
Anyways,
just drink
my
that
coffee
fourth
was
of cup
not
really
made.
quick.
Aren't those things like $150? I hate to buy another one. I think it's $150 for one of
As
those
much coffee as you drink, you need to go with a regular old pot, a 10-cup pot, and make a bunch of it at one time.
Well,
I
guess
don't
you
know. I disagree.
I would leave it on the pot. You remember the days you had to put the
yeah,
ice in
he
it?
would.
Oh, yeah.
And then
get
this
the-
place would be up in flames. And then who would come take
Well, he'd
pictures
be
of
on
it?
first on scene again.
Speaking of first on scene, what happens when you really aren't good at what you do?
I don't know.
You get
Tell us.
promoted most times.
You work for the government.
You end up being the CEO. I'm sorry.
Let's go to the Royal Vape Shop. This is in the shopping center there where Piggly Wiggly used to be on North Hill Street. You know where I'm talking about? Oishi on the corner there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's
okay.
right. This sits right beside Oishi.
TNT nails is if for the women that are that's what-
Okay.
and for the others corkscrew.
I didn't know we ever had a Piggly Wiggly.
Used to, yeah. That's where we had the murder. You remember that? Where he
But no,
lost
that
his
was
life?
That wasn't a
vowels.
Piggly
It was the
Wiggly.
vowels.
You sure? I thought that was.
Yeah,
We
well,
ain't never had no Oggly Woggly.
You sure it wasn't
It was a Piggly Wiggly.
before
I
that?
don't think
It
so.
was a Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah, it was Piggly Wiggly before Vowels.
No, it was vowels, but it was
No.
vowels at the shooting during the
Yeah, during the
Okay.
shooting, but before, I really.
Anyways,
thought-
tell the story.
Yeah, anyway,
Somebody will tell us.
we're gonna get up an argument up in here, but he's not using his man card because he can't break the window there. He tries and he tries. This is our burglar suspect trying to get in. He tried really hard to get in, and let's
What's he
just.
got a wrench?
Yeah, he's got a pair of
Looked
pliers.
like a
there.
pair of channel locks.
And he gave
you're
up
going to get
pretty
a running
quick,
start.
and it done nothing.
Is that it?
No, we got more. He was successful as we
Ultimately.
go over here.
Okay.
This is how he finally got in.
Okay.
And then we'll take a look here as you can see he busts out the glass with his little pliers there in those areas there to get what he wanted.
What did he want?
Smokes. And here's a good look at his face. Anybody recognize him? I think we got a closer up right there. If you recognize those eyes, contact the Meridian Police Department. Those
But
guys
that
there.
backpack is very specific.
Purple, is it not?
Well, it's like it's got letters and stuff on it. That'd probably be somebody
getting
seen
ready to
somebody.
go.
Well, there's a
back.
good idea that's probably not his backpack.
Well,
I mean, you know what I'm
seen
saying?
somebody
And I would
with it.
guess he probably didn't buy the pliers either.
He kind of borrowed them.
Yeah.
You didn't have a pair of them missing, did you?
No.
But maybe somebody at a store saw him come in last night and they got a better picture of him without the hood on.
That's possible.
See?
There
Things like that
goes-
can
I
happen.
mean, if it's a 98 degrees and heat index of 110, you're wearing a hood, odds are something ain't right. Just saying.
Yeah. What's the lady's name?
I wonder if there's any.
Angela Lansbury over here's got this one solved.
Break-in, she wrote.
That's right.
You'd be pretty good at that.
I have experience.
We've
With busting windows with pliers.
We'll talk through stuff sometimes, and I mean, I think it's stuff that, like, I'm sure they check the cameras, see if he's on foot or if there's a vehicle related to him. I mean, that's what I would do if I was trying to start solving the case.
We only had a crime center.
Well, if you're breaking in to steal vape products, you probably didn't leave your Escalade sitting there running.
Well, why not? Because food stamps can buy both of them.
That's right.
Is that what he took? Vape stuff?
Yeah, it was all tobacco vape stuff that he took out of there, and this is not
That nicotine will get you.
It will.
I mean, have you busted 3 doors?
And let me, since we just brought up the word vape, there's a lot that I don't know. Is vape not as dangerous as a regular cigarette?
I don't know.
It all depends on if you're selling it or if you have a suit against them.
I think we'll all figure out one day.
You know what I'm
but-
saying? I don't think it's safe. I don't think it's good for you.
It
but
does seem like it's probably better.
All right, if y'all ever, and
I can see
I don't
somewhat
know.
better.
I mean,
I use this as an example, and again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you ever been around a police car to where, you know, they wear their vest and they take a hose and they hook it up to the air conditioner and run to their vest, keep cool? I promise you, I was sitting next to a guy at a red light yesterday that had a hose that was about that big around for a vape, and it was
and now
smoke.
some of them get really into it, where they've got like a whole rig system, and it looks like
They got a case. Them different
R2D2.
burners, yeah.
Like, dude, you're gonna die over there.
Yeah, they're really. I don't.
For real.
I've seen that.
For
I mean,
real.
it's bizarre,
Yeah.
but whatever.
It was like Cheech and Chong's there, where you take a right there by Bonita Auto Sales. He was sitting right there and just smoke boiling out the windows, and I was, well, there you go.
no joke.
That happened yesterday. Now, we also mentioned early this morning we had a fire, and those boys, they get there quick. Let me show you the during, and then we'll show you after they got it slowed down here. Let's pull this up. We're in fire department. This would be in Tuxedo this morning. This is the 200 block of 4th Avenue South. This ended up being an abandoned structure. When it first come out, there were people saying, well, there could be somebody in there. We're in fire department. Let's show this. Look how big this is.
Was our chief there?
Yep.
He's sleeping.
He was first on to say he don't sleep.
Joker don't sleep.
He and Scotty Ray probably
He'll
call each
show
other
up
late
on-
at night just to
Yeah.
chat when they're bored.
He'll show up on scene half shaven if he needs to, won't he?
But as you can see here, you saw how big that fire was, and look how quickly they got that extinguished without the entire structure burning down. So we really have one of the best fire departments.
Lord, they got a bunch of
Oh,
them
we
out
do.
there. 1, 2,
We do.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I put them
8.
and they all
hands
ride
down
in one
against
vehicle.
anybody.
They're having to sit in laps.
It's a bunch of clowns.
Stop it. Does the dog go with them?
They don't have a dog.
They
They're
do.
thinking about getting one.
don't have a Dalmatian.
I know, but I thought they had a.
They had a duck
Yeah,
drug
Vince
sniffing.
just got a dog,
Natty.
didn't
They have the drug.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that dog, yeah.
He can go for a ride too.
he? Well, that dog,
Well,
that dog already knew that place was on fire.
He said, I ain't no sense in me going. Now, he's more for a bomb.
I know,
and
but
stuff
he
that.
he might like to go for a
But
ride.
they do need a Dalmatian that's the
I
mascot
know.
riding
Yeah,
in the
get
front
us a
seat.
Dalmatian.
They used to have one, and I think they're looking at possibly getting another.
I had one when I was
for
little. His
around
name
there.
was Charlie. He was sweet.
We'll have a chat with Michael Ted, see what we
It's
get
just
done.
what Michael Ted needs, something else to take care of.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Vince.
Michael
I
Ted,
mean,
get us a Dalmatian.
What's Vince doing? Is he just tied up with one, or can he not love 2 dogs?
Well, I mean, now he used to have 2 dogs when he worked through ATF. He had a bomb dog and also a accelerant dog.
Reed's not doing anything.
Maybe they can teach each
hook him
other.
up.
Well, that's for horses.
Oh.
Oh, you talking about the other Reed?
Stop.
Right,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
There we go. Hey, I stumbled upon this. I was driving down 5th Street, and I thought, wow, what's those 80 cops sitting there doing? And I pulled in, and why are you looking at me like that?
I come here to learn. I'm listening. Just my listening face.
Wow. This is, they brought the whole gang out. Let's go ahead and pull this up, and let's see what happens here.
What's his name with the hair?
Jewelry.
He got some jewelry in the end. This is called, before they put you in, they check every pocket that you've got. Let's spin around and take a look at this. As we'll see here, the arrest would come. And what we had happening here was a traffic stop. This is, if you've got, think about this, a young lady was driving. She runs a stop sign.
Normal.
Ran right through it, blew it.
As my daughter says, you can't stop at every one of them.
Over every time on it.
It's just a suggestion.
Little did the backseat driver realize that he had a warrant still active.
I bet he realized.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to help his
He
feet.
got
usually
real
put- they
small in that back
I thought
seat.
I took care of that.
Yeah.
And so off to jail he went, along with, they had a small amount of narcotics in the car, a small amount. But,
What was the warrant for?
I know that, I didn't get it verified, so I don't want to say.
Okay.
I know, but I didn't have it 100% go, yes, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need nothing alleged.
That's right.
No alleged.
No alleged.
But I do know it was a trip downtown, and you can't be doing that.
Okay.
We got to meet a lot of people yesterday afternoon. When you hear the word train and car, it usually is not good in any shape, form.
Except for it's in a country song.
No.
Well, that's a truck. So
It was all I could do.
I know.
Keep from crying. And we had a train hit a car yesterday afternoon. Let's go here. This is Vinville Shiloh Road. And as you'll see here, that's the
that
car.
guy did not want to be in your video.
He got quick.
Kevin was trying to get out of the way there.
He was, yeah.
And as we take a closer look, here's the where the door and the railroad crossing sign meet. They and you'll
How
see
is
that.
I mean, is the person okay?
Yes.
They're both of them, and they're going to be okay.
All right.
But you'll see that truck. Let me back up to this. You see this winch cable going here. Just to the left of that car, and this could have been a lot worse, over here was a pile of steel railings that they were going to put up to replace some track.
Yeah.
And had that pushed it any further, that steel could have went through that car.
Oh, God.
There's never been a good train wreck, but that was, first of all, it was like a glancing blow. Normally, when you say we got train versus automobile, the automobile's not at the crossing.
Yeah.
It's usually a half mile to a mile down where the train can finally get stopped. So had they
Do we
been
know what happened?
a few feet further up, that could have been catastrophic.
So the train was stopping, so it saw the car?
No, the train was traveling 30-something mile an hour, somewhere around in there. I mean, it wasn't
going that fast?
It wasn't going that fast.
And just
but
clipped the front of it?
honking the horn, doing what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't have any of the gates that come down and warn traffic. What actually happened, not sure.
Yeah.
But they're.
Well, I'm glad they're
working on
okay.
that, but, just got the front of it, so they must have.
My nose itches.
I mean, another 2 seconds could have changed the outcome of this whole thing.
Oh, absolutely.
2 seconds.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I mean, it's still bad. I'm not downplaying it. It was a horrific wreck.
Mm-hmm.
But we have been to so many auto train wrecks that was.
But southeast, Vinville, Causeyville, Metro, Sheriff's Department,
City of Meridian.
City of Meridian, getting there, and pretty doggone quick where this was.
Yeah, and that road is like this.
It's way out there. We had a great team of guys and men and women were out there.
And Sheriff's Department.
Sheriff's
I think
Department,
Jerome and
was out there. He's
he was first or second one. I mean, it just. I'm telling you, and it was hot. Might I add?
It is hot.
It was hot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember John Michael Montgomery? I Can Love You Like That. I swear. And they had that song, one of his probably biggest, Soul, the Grundy County Auction. I remember that.
I don't like
And then he had The Little Girl. You got to like
That's
that.
modern country. I don't like it.
Oh, that's like classic now.
No, that's modern to me.
But you know about the little girl that was hiding behind the couch and Jesus.
Yeah.
He's calling it an end. I believe it's December 2nd will be his last show. So it's,
I didn't know he was still performing.
Nobody else
Good for
did either.
him.
Won't be a big line for them tickets.
December 12th is it. The name of the concert is going to be The Road Home. It's ending there in Kentucky. So if you're wanting that, that's December 12th, the Roop Arena, wherever that might be there. So If you're a John Michael fan, it's coming to an end.
I'm gonna get you an early Christmas present.
Yeah, it'd be
2
okay.
tickets to that.
He was a nice guy, but it was never one of those, I got to have your CD. It just, no. His brother, Eddie Montgomery, along with Montgomery Gentry, they had a little bit more of my style.
I
They
didn't know
done
that.
an incredible
See,
version.
I'm here to learn.
It's an educational show.
She Couldn't Change Me. Y'all remember that? They done a great remake of Ramblin' Man. I'm a Ramblin' Man. Okay.
Keep going. Sing it
I
to
can't
us.
sing. I'm just letting you know what it
you
is.
sure
Trying
do.
to bring some diversity to your life there.
Thank you so much.
Education.
There you go. We'll be right back here at the Scotty Ray Report. If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Hi, this is Nick at Doc's Toyota, and we are excited to put you in a new Toyota today. We have no dealer markup, no hidden fees, no hassle, and our inventory is always priced to move. Our top-notch sales department and first-class service after the sale guarantees you a fast and comfortable buying experience like you've never had. So come see why month after month, more and more customers have chose to buy from Doc's Toyota. So come see us here at Doc's Toyota in Philadelphia, at docstoyota.com or on Facebook, and remember, there's no deal like a Doc's deal.
Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian. Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray. Hey, I figured out the other group that done that, I swear. It was after I searched Google. A
All
group
for
called
One.
All for One. Y'all ever
I
heard
can't
of
believe
that?
you didn't know that, Greg.
I must have lost their 8-track.
You're the one wearing a hospital gown this morning.
I've never heard of them before. That's
Button's supposed to be in the back, not the front.
That's right.
Please. Turn it around.
Are they picking on you
They're
about your
picking on
outfit?
my shirt.
He dressed himself in a hospital gown.
He said it reminded him of old Anderson's hospital gown, and it really does.
They did. The Andersons had those.
Yeah.
Didn't they? You had to hold it in the back.
Wait a minute, I'll turn around.
Please don't.
The guy
It's
that
like
was-
the Gong Show.
Need a wide camera.
As we look back on a few things that happened today in history, this would be a part of the worst Smokey and the Bandit show that there ever was. It was horrible.
I'm gonna let you have this one.
He was also in Cannonball Run. He'd done a little bit better in it, but it was a horrible thing there in Smokey and the Bandit.
Don DeLuise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's who
Very
it was.
good. I was hoping you were gonna get that one.
Really? Was that not the worst you
That
ever
was
saw?
horrible. He was the veterinarian for the elephant.
Yeah.
No, that was
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He was the
I was
veterinarian.
thinking of the doctor in part 2, but yeah, he was the vet for the.
Are we still talking about Greg and a gown?
Oh, coming from Ebony and Ivory.
I have on white shorts, and he's been making fun of me.
She looks like one of those cookies at the bakery. That's, well.
Yeah, of course, a bakery. That's where we're okay.
There you go. Do y'all remember watching Weekend at Bernie's?
Yes.
He didn't have much of a big part. He just kind of hung around the entire time. Remember that guy? Terry Kisser?
No.
Nice. And anyway, he played Bernie.
I was about to say he was the dead guy. Okay.
Yeah, he was the dead guy. He was Bernie. And today was his birthday there, back in 39. World War II began on this date. Did y'all know that?
I did not.
World War One. Let me back up on that. World War One. I looked at it wrong. I was
He's
close.
just one more. He was close.
Details, smeetails.
Did you ever watch? And I thought it was a very cool movie. Bruce,
Last Boy Scout.
yeah, Bruce Willis and the Last Boy Scout. Did y'all ever watch that?
Nope.
No.
Well, during the course of that movie, he goes, "Do that again, and I'll get you." And he said, "I told you, you do it one more time." And well, he did. This was the bad guy, the guy on the left here. It's his birthday today. Taylor, I don't know how to pronounce
Hey,
it.
No can cut hair.
Yes, he had a bad haircut there.
Yeah, he did.
It was Women really like this. They even made a big movie about it and got Richard Gere to play in it. The song was so big.
There again, he was
You got to know that.
he
after
was
that
on
hit.
the Fonz's rear end in The Waterboy.
1964.
Nope.
He recorded it. Oh, pretty woman. Boy, y'all sure don't like that song. Boy, y'all look at the faces.
I just wasn't a Roy. I'm sorry.
He wasn't talented.
I just wasn't a Roy Orbison fan.
That's really the only song I know about him. He kind of looked like he was embalmed, didn't he? You ever look at
Well, he ended up.
He just had that balmy look.
Yeah, I never was.
Chalky?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Dusty.
It was 1966, the same 2 years later, rather. This would be recorded. I know Greg's going to know all about this. Haggard was getting out of prison. He had to write about it. The Fugitive.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
He recorded it.
You said Haggard. I knew he was going to get excited.
Oh, that's
You mentioned Waffle House, Merle Haggard.
That's right.
Fried chicken. This guy gets excited.
The mighty Merle Haggard. And if you got Haggard and fried chicken,
I want to say maybe Moody Blue came later, but I almost want to say, and there's a lot of Elvis fans out there that'll know the difference on it. I think this was the last number one Elvis had. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I can feel my tune, put your eyes in burning love. Was that his last one there? It was recorded in 72 there.
I don't know.
Was that his last number one, or did Moody Blue go to number one?
Why are you asking me?
Well, I mean, everybody, it's like a
I don't
national...
know. I don't have I know some stuff about
They're supposed to
Elvis.
teach that in ninth grade here, Elvis history.
Have you been to Graceland?
No.
We need to make a road trip because, yeah. That would be fun. Elvis
It is. It's really interesting. It's a lot smaller than you think it's going to be.
It is. The way they shape those pictures of kids, we'd look at it, you'd think that was the biggest place in the world.
When you got to the jungle room, I was like, this is it.
It's itty bitty.
Yeah, it really is.
But I guess in those times, that was a big house. Because the rest of us had FHA houses that were 1,100 square feet at most.
But my husband and I went, and we just kind of like drove. We were like, hey, let's go by there. We got a little time. We're in the area. And there are people that come from all over it shocked us. It's a huge, there's a lot of, it looks like Disney World, like the parking lots that they have and stuff.
Did you tour the Lisa Marie?
No, we didn't do that full package. We were just kind of, we weren't, avid fans going for a once in a lifetime opportunity. We were just kind of like, we'll go see it. We're here.
It would be I didn't realize it made it this long. 1979, this show would end today. Do y'all remember watching?
Oh, Dynamite.
Good time.
And this would be after the dad quit the show, John.
Yeah.
John Amos. Yeah, boy, look at you. This memory of Odie over here remembering all this stuff.
Well, now you're getting into what I grew up watching.
Everybody liked James.
Oh, yeah. He'd whoop your butt right there.
You go in that back room with that belt after he done work 14 hours, you better not say nothing.
It was a good show there. This was like not groundbreaking to me. I'm sure that there were some people our age, Greg, that probably
Nothing.
The guy's from
I'm trying not to look at. I know when he's going to have a reaction after we've been married this long.
What kind of reaction?
Do y'all remember this? MTV launched today in '81.
I remember when MTV actually was music.
And they were doing, yeah.
Now there's no music.
They called them VJs. Do y'all remember that? Instead of a DJ?
Video jockeys, yeah.
Merle Haggard was not on there.
He was not.
I didn't get that channel.
But MTV really started reality TV.
Yes,
way back when, Real World and Road Rules. I remember watching
it worked
that,
for 'em.
and we just thought that was something.
Nah.
And now it's been ruined. But it was really reality TV back then. They locked those people up in a house and put up cameras.
We got 24 and 30, and you had to work on the antenna to get that. And channel 11.
Let's back out.
Well, back in 1942, that was the best they could do.
Well, it was uphill both ways in the snow, so,
Let's back out Southern rock, so we can't throw in the greatest bands there was during that era. But during the 80s, what would y'all say was probably one of the biggest rock songs that was catchy?
I mean,
what would you say?
What was
it could be anything. What do y'all
catchy
name?
rock song from the 80s? I don't know.
falling in love with somebody else's woman.
Well, I was looking for their favorite first, and then would see if it matched or not. What was your favorite song?
I don't know.
From the 80s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 80s, yeah.
He can't remember that.
It was 81, as a matter of
Just
fact.
tell us what it is.
Take it to the limit.
The Eagles. Something by Eagles. Not quite. This
Yeah, we're
guy,
doing the Eagles.
I'd almost call this a one-hit wonder. He had one other minor hit. He was a TV star, played on General
I feel like
Hospital.
I'm not even going to know who this is.
Oh, you do.
Okay.
You do. Because Jesse is a friend. He's been a good friend of mine.
Jesse's Girl. That is a good one. Don't Stop Believing is probably the catchiest.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Yeah, you have. You
never been to a Mississippi State
Well, I know that
football
other
game?
foreigner group. Well, I mean,
As a state fan, that's your
As a state
song.
fan. It really is.
No. He don't sing that. Don't Stop Believe.
No, I said that was like the catchiest of the 80s.
Okay, all right. I'm with you. I
That's
thought you were
Journey,
saying,
ain't it?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
is it dirty?
Journey, not dirty. Golly, what do y'all do when I'm not here? I don't understand.
I thought that was a hidden meeting like Puff the Magic Dragon, and I didn't know it.
What's wrong with that?
You didn't know about that?
Puff the Magic Dragon means not.
Yeah.
It ain't about a dragon.
It was about drugs.
Stuck on something.
And I thought it was a kid's song all those years. And then those dudes were.
Greg still watches it when it comes on.
Messing
Puff
up,
Magic
you're
song.
messing up the Smurfs for me.
But that really was a cool song, an old time rock and roll,
Yeah.
things of that nature. Probably some of the best.
That one, that's one of those. It's like if you can't sing along to that, even I can.
But I think Greg hit on it. If you were to look at the regular and taking out the Southern rock version of this, the Eagles probably were the biggest thing that come out of all that.
I didn't like rock and roll, and I had a Eagles cassette.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona.
That's
Hotel
just good
California,
stuff.
always.
What was that song about? I like the way your earrings lie against the tan, so something.
That's
I wanna
something you
sleep with-
told somebody.
I want to sleep with you in the desert, something tonight. I got a peaceful, easy
feeling.
Yeah, that song. That was a. I'll quit picking.
That was right after I went through the desert on a horse with no name. Horse had earrings on.
What did you and Harold do?
Just can't make this
You
stuff.
started it.
Oh man.
What happens when you show up? You're a redneck, sort of like what we are, and you show up to a bar, and you sit down, you go to perform for the crowd, and they don't look nothing like you, and you get kind of depressed over it. And you go back to your room and you do what you do best. You write a song about it, and it happened just that way. That one of the biggest songs that ever come out of the years of the '80s in country music would derive from a trip to New York.
Was that a question?
Hank Williams Jr.
Yeah, which one was it?
Just so got Dixie on my mind.
That was it.
Okay.
Yes.
But all I've met is one squirrel and two
I mean, there's smoke coming
porcupines.
out of his ears for having to remember that
I think
one.
I lost one more of those brain cells, but I got it.
But that was where that song come from.
He
Stuck
got
up here and got
two
Dixie
Stuck
on
up
my
here,
mind.
yeah.
One
was-
of them's giving CPR to the other.
Something about no sweet tea. I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Oh yeah.
Woo, Greg wish he had
All the
hair
faces
like
that sign off with Dixie, but all I've seen so far is one big hassle. Wish I was camped out on the Okeechobee Bend.
No.
Y'all work with me. It would be Endless Love. Who remembers this guy? He was like the belly rubbing king of the '80s.
Who?
What's his name? Hello? Is it me?
Lionel Richie.
Y'all remember this? Endless Love?
God, that's scary.
That's why Greg cut his hair. So
That's
it
right.
used to look like
That's right.
But Lionel
He's
Richie.
improved with
Now I
age.
will say I had a Lionel Richie cassette too.
It was good. That was for those special moments.
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah,
You didn't ever play that around the campfire. You get beat up for that. But
You wait till you got in the tent. For that. Put this on
Somebody
your wall.
help me, please.
Did any old boy ever try to swoon you with some Lionel Richie music?
I'm not doing this.
Well,
I
what we
never
wanna
have,
know.
never will.
nobody threw a rock at your window.
Same.
Like Ernest T. Me.
On that gas can over there. Ding, 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 ding.
So, well, did anybody ever?
Screw the lid. There it is.
I'm going right.
You've been all brave.
So no one ever snuck up to your window?
She was already outside waiting on him.
This would. Oh, she went to pick him up, is what y'all saying.
You better get out of here, boy. Smack you with his broom.
That's what your mama warned you about.
Come here with me.
As we move forth in country music, it would be 1984, about 3 years later. This was right after this MTV thing launched off, and it started drifting over to country music, and videos started being made. This guy would realize just how important that was, and he'd get together every artist that was anybody at the time and make a video out of it. And it would be called "All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Over Tonight."
And you know, I still remember the awards program when he got Video of the Year, and he told them we do audio too. Remember that? He sure did. Because I mean, he was like had all these #1 songs, and then he didn't get any credit for that at the awards banquet.
That's right.
But he won Video of the Year. And
he told him.
In his best arrogant self, he said, we also do audio.
He was pumping out.
That's a good song.
One or two,
That's a good
3 albums.
Oh, yeah.
A year.
There was times when he would have 4 or 5 songs on the top 4. Of course, you know.
It was a different time back then. But, boy, that was something else. Let's see what else.
Kids have no idea. You know, I was scrolling XM the other day,
Let me
radio,
get your soapbox out for you.
And I found a station that was Casey Kasem's Top 40, 1978, 8, 9, something like that. And even though that was not my type of music, but to listen to that and to remember back in the day, listen, they don't have no idea. Hey, man, we're gonna find out what's top 10 songs this week, you know, or who dropped how many spots.
Yeah, nobody cares now.
No, but Casey Kasem was the dude.
He had the voice.
He had that voice. No,
Mr. Scooby. You know he did Scooby.
I did not.
Casey Kasem.
I come here to learn, though.
Scooby Dooby.
He was good at that. This was a total flop.
Yeah, I watched it and was like, I can't believe
y'all remember
wasted
this?
time.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
it was a teetotal.
I did watch that. I feel like
Charlene, I do remember that right there. Michael did that one day. Woke up and he had gotten some spray paint and painted "I love you, Charlene" right in the middle of the road, right in front of the house.
on the pavement,
on the asphalt. And Charlene was like, because the school bus, you know, that's when everybody went to school on the school bus, went by there.
Oh, those yellow things.
Yeah, yes. That's free, you know.
Yeah. So who did that for her?
Michael.
You got his last name? That's embarrassing. Who was he?
I'm assuming
Come
it didn't
on,
work
Sean.
out.
You got him halfway under the bus. Go on,
Yeah, we're going to throw him all the way under there.
Ain't no need half.
Don't say that man's last
Ain't no
name.
need half embarrassing somebody.
His daddy was the foot doctor.
Stop! Don't tell that man's last name. That
Oh,
was
I
a
love it.
long time.
He's
ago.
loving it.
Talking about.
So he had a thing for your sister.
Oh yeah,
and
They're
felt
right around the
compelled.
corner. Oh yeah.
You ever
Adams, that's it.
Did you ever have a man write your name on anything?
Probably a bond receipt.
Charges.
Loitering, vagrancy,
stalking charge,
assault,
assault by broom.
I'm trying to help
I'm
you out.
never going to bite on this. I don't understand why you keep asking.
You know, and as we get on this rock and roll thing, as we look back on this, some of the greatest songs that I've ever known that was on that rock and roll side would come from this guy, Down on Main Street.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Turn the Page on a long
Bob
stretch.
Seger.
Yeah. But I did not realize that it would take Eddie Murphy getting him his first #1. Did y'all realize that?
Do what?
And it wasn't even one of his best songs. Shakedown. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
From Beverly Hills Cop. That was his first #1.
Is Bob Seger still alive?
Yeah.
Really?
Boy.
He's got to be as old as Willie and Keith Richards. I mean, really?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Bob Seger, I got to admit.
Willie's doing fine.
He's thought of it. He's
What was
petrified.
the song about working on mysteries without any clues? She used me, I used her, but neither one cared. Trying to make some front page news. Come on. Yeah,
I mean, I know the song, but I couldn't
It
sing.
reminds me of Julia so much, and every time I hear it, I think of you. What's the name of that?
I don't know. I don't.
Well, somebody's got to know that. Bob Seger, because he had a string of them there.
He's 80 years old.
You are kidding me.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Wow.
dun, dun, dun.
Night moves.
Working on a night move.
Yeah.
I ain't saying nothing. I don't even have to say
Why
nothing.
is it me today? Why can't we pick on Greg or Odie or Scotty Ray?
I was thinking down on Main Street, but never
Can we
mind.
please get a I'll start the tune.
It ends with that, woke last night to the sound of thunder. Started humming a song from 1963. Ain't it funny how the night moved?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Boy, you are just not exciting over there
Y'all
today.
are being mean to me.
It would be, this is like the godfather of talk radio.
Paul Harvey.
Well, talk radio. He was.
Oh, Rush.
It was 1988. It began today. Rush Limbaugh, and whether you liked him or not, this guy was really, really good at what he did.
I always like the pictures you pick out, like that computer.
Well, that's the way it looked.
I know.
I can remember in radio when we got our first one of those, and it was somewhere.
And the old printer with the holes in the edge of the paper.
Yeah.
Dot matrix.
You had to hook it. You had to hook it on there where it would pull it.
And if you
Right.
didn't, if you got one ahead of the other, you had a miss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Remember Banner?
Banner,
It was
who's-
like you could print the
program
dot
and-
matrix,
yeah.
and it would be like multiple pages, and it would make the whole long banner. And I thought, I made banners for my room. I made banners for everything.
I do remember that. It was 1992 that these old boys got together. They were awful apart. They couldn't get a hit. They couldn't get anybody to sign them, and they finally put them together. And then the rest is history. Because in reality, even if they put them together, you still have one singer, but it worked. I guess it was the look.
Brooks and Dunn. I got that one.
Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. Out past the city limit sign.
Neon Moon.
Very few times
Moon's good.
that I attended a concert, but we had these tickets that were hard to get to go see them in Jackson. And on my way to the facilities or somewhere, there was another tent, and John Conley was playing in that tent.
And you would see him.
They found me after the show in the John Conley tent.
John Conley was a
I
nice
don't want to
fella.
hear all that hooping and hollering and carrying on and light display. If you can't sit down with a guitar and a microphone and entertain me, I don't need all that other crap.
But I'm busted.
That's right.
The bills are all due, and I'm busted. Lady lay down.
Rose-colored glasses.
Oh yeah. Straight Miss Emily's picture.
Yes, John.
And the old school. That was probably
Oh,
one of his
yeah.
bigger hits. You know about that one there?
She didn't go
If
to
I
school.
heard it, if I
heard
heard it,
Newton County, baby.
Showing that education now.
yeah, y'all make fun of Newton County, and they'll take care of it for me. It'll solve all my problems. I encourage you to do so.
But the old school was a song that he wrote about. He goes to his high school class reunion, and he bumps into his old girlfriend out there, and she's as pretty as she was back then, and she asks him to dance, and while she's out there, she whispers in his ear, "Psst, call me sometime." And he has
Be
to,
just like before.
and he goes, "No, I'm from the old school. I can't be doing that because I'll be married to old heifer over there."
Because I'm a winner. Ain't that what Bobby Bear
She gets
said?
meaner every day.
But boy, I got her.
Protects me from the
But
burglar.
boy, I got her. I'm a winner.
If you go back to that song, that line where he took her from that guy, he goes, "She gets uglier every day, but I got her, boys."
That makes me the winner. And
Listen.
Bobby Bear's still alive.
Bobby
Bear was good. No?
It was Marie Laveau.
Marie Laveau, yeah.
500 miles away from home. Boy, if that don't make you sad.
Detroit City.
Yeah.
Was it Detroit City you saying about? Yeah.
By the letters he writes home, they think he's doing well. But by night, he makes the bars.
Yeah.
Whew. Now, Greg's not going to like this one. This was probably more your style. when you were coming along there in high school. Remember David Lee Murphy, Little Dust on the Bottle? Do y'all remember that?
I did like that song.
You did?
Oh, okay.
I like that Dust on the Bottle. That
Greg
was a good
says
song.
Got a little
allowed.
something under the seat.
Now,
You have to make up your mind.
well, I'm a complex person.
We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray. Odie.
Hey, well, I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
What takes 19 days, 13 hours, and 1 minute to complete?
My wife to get ready to go eat.
This was a world record. Do y'all remember hearing over the last 19 days about the Great Loop?
Oh, yeah, the dude in the John boat.
71-year-old Mr. Robert Ewins started off in a 16-foot John boat,
in
making the big loop 6,000 miles. And he broke the world record. He landed early.
No, he didn't really land.
Well, that's true.
He come in.
So you're talking about he didn't have a steering wheel. He had a
tiller steer. Yeah, a tiller steer.
All right. Do you know what kind that was?
Tohatsu.
60 horsepower Tohatsu. And he went 6,000 miles in a John boat across the ocean and made this big loop. So congratulations to him by himself in this. A lot of people make this trip, but he's got the solo attempt. And it's pretty good, pretty cool. So congratulations to him.
That's cool.
Did you get that birthday yet?
It is on my book right now.
Okay, we want to make sure we have that birthday coming up.
We're going to definitely talk about that.
When the police show up, sometimes it gets interesting. And yesterday...
Tell us about it, Julie.
Are you done yet?
Be here all day.
I won't.
Thought we'd move to this. This would be on 8th Avenue. We showed up for this, and it would be a welfare check on a puppy dog.
Oh, I actually read this.
They showed up, and as they're trying to get somebody to the door, the officer noticed somebody hauling britches through the house to go to the back door, so he walks around back.
That means he was running, not actually hauling a load of britches. But.
Well, it's a figurative.
I knew exactly what you were saying.
See there? See there?
All right, he's running.
So he's running, and as he jumps the fence in the backyard,
he lands on the officer.
He lands on the cop. So...
But this was animal control. No,
you're having a bad day.
It was animal control. He let right a whop.
It was animal control.
Yeah.
Which one? The one that got landed on, or the perpetrator who landed on the cop?
And so, with that being said, everybody came on over at that point.
Is that you?
It looks like.
See, that's one they don't let him that far in.
No.
And here's our perpetrator.
This is one of those that he knew he had a warrant.
Yes. Yes. He knew that if he answered that door, he was going to jail.
Well, honestly, though, if he would have answered the door and probably, I mean, for animal control, you know, they're just trying to probably address the issue. I don't know that they run. I think that.
All I know is I was in the vehicle and I was hungry because he come by and said, "You want to go to lunch?" And that's where we ended up. And I was gnawing at the seat covers because I was hungry.
You mean you didn't have a little moon pie?
No, I didn't have. I was in his vehicle. Didn't have no snacks.
I left the air running. I said, "I'll be back."
That's all he fed me one day. We were in his truck trying to go eat. Well, we were starving. We had already been to halfway to Jackson for a meeting when we got called back. So we finally made it back to a big wreck. We were sneaking away from that to try and go get something to eat because both of us were starving when another call came out. And all we had was these little bitty miniature vanilla, which is my
moon pie.
Moon pie. That held us off for about 2.5 hours before we finally.
What was bad is when he first got in my truck, he made fun of those. Why in the world you got moon pies in my Lord? Blah blah blah. About 3 hours later, he said, "You mind if I have one of them moon pies?" Yeah, they $3.50.
I said, "Put it on my tab."
That's the best moon pie I've eaten.
I feel like Greg's most likely to have snacks and least likely to share them.
What color moon pies were they?
The banana.
Oh, the banana ones have. That's the best.
I had a pork chop in there. Everybody took it out.
That ain't no joke either. That joker called me one night at 10:30. Hey, what are you doing? I said, well, I was just trimming the hedges, you know. It's 10:30. I'm in the bed. Hey, I think I left a pork chop in your glove compartment. Who says that?
This is not. I still
What's
believe
bad
this story.
is it's the truth. I get up, get my little Uggs on, and go outside, and there's a pork chop in my glove compartment.
Odie, have you ever thought about
We had left at the truck stop, and I was going to eat that later on that day.
You carried it in a napkin?
And I folded up in a napkin in my glove compartment.
A carry-out little package.
Oh, well, I mean, that napkin did all right.
Was the pork chop any good?
He gave it to both.
I gave it to both Cephas. I would have been in my truck half the evening. I wasn't going to do that. No, I ain't going to lie. I did make sure it didn't smell bad while Cephas had it.
He wasn't going to eat nothing.
Somebody help me.
Yeah, at 10:30 at night. Who leaves a pork chop in your glove compartment?
You might be a redneck.
So I reached in there and said, there's a chicken leg, there's this. There's a pork chop.
I knew there was one in here somewhere. After that day we had that moon pie, we've been prepared.
That's exactly. We moving up in the world.
Y'all know we had a 3-car pileup yesterday?
No.
Would like to see it?
Well, they're all three.
Why not?
Well, here it goes. The Meridian Fire Department showed up on scene. This would be right in front of Chili's, as we see here, and take a look around. Here we go. We're slowly getting there.
Well,
we got
that's
2
obvious.
here. And then we got a 3rd car that's up here that was involved. And so we'll pan back over here to take a look here what we got there. But no major injuries. At least one person was transported to the hospital. But everybody tried to fit in that one little space all at one time. And
Those mozzarella cheese sticks are good.
it will cause situations like that, won't it? All right, we just got an update on this. And let me refresh the page because I just redone this. This morning on Highway 21 South, it's right off from there on County Road 422.
Somebody swerved to hit a deer, didn't they?
Yes, sir. And let's just look at that. That's all that you could see of the car in the pond.
Oh, I was like, what did we look?
You can't park there.
They're just trying to get a wash.
I mean, look at that. Now, miraculously,
Is everybody okay?
Everybody's
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have made wise cracks if I hadn't have been. Thank you.
Well, the lady that commented
My
earlier said she
sensitivity.
would.
I'm very
But look how strong that battery is. It just keeps on going. And here it is as they're pulling it out. Let's take a look here. Whoop, right off in there. Gravel road. We don't know how this came about.
Well,
It would have been cheaper to hit the deer.
Yeah, swerve to miss a deer.
I've taught my kids that you hit the deer.
Yeah,
And sometimes if you're on a
Don't leave your
highway,
lane.
you can really
Yeah.
have something worse if you try and dodge.
Don't leave your.
But it is your
instinct.
No, it is.
human insect, you gonna snatch that wheel. If it's a squirrel, usually you're gonna snatch the steering wheel.
It's a Geico commercial.
Squirrel. Or if you're riding with Scotty Ray, what else happened? I hear an ambulance.
Y'all, I mean, you can be sitting there eating with him and an ambulance, and he just perks up.
He should have been an attorney. If he hears a siren, his ear starts twitching.
I'm glad you said
And then I always stand up and go, to the idiot mobile.
We had this
Everybody claps on the way out while he's going.
Put those pork chops in the glove compartment. We've got to go, Robin.
We'll eat them later.
That's why it was wrapped in a napkin.
That's right.
This early this morning, right around, let me see here. I posted this a long time ago. It was still dark. I had fumbled my way over here. We had an accident on Highway 19 North by Walmart. A garbage truck would be involved in this and a pick-em-up truck. And let's just take a look here at this.
Oh,
wow. That transported to a local hospital with injuries, but you can't fix that.
Did we not have one yesterday also with the garbage truck?
Yes, we sure did.
Please be careful. Please, 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 please. These garbage trucks are out. And I know, like at my house,
outweigh you.
This morning I heard them at 10 minutes till 6 picking up my garbage. And these people, it's dangerous what they're doing.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it is very dangerous. Not only that, they're starting earlier because of this hot weather.
And they need to.
And please show them some respect. I mean, these guys, they work their tails off.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had me knees to chest this week getting my trash can out because they're definitely coming earlier than they normally do. I was like, oh.
Trying to get it down the driveway?
Mm-hmm. And I live on a hill. So
I've seen that.
Told you, but you need to get that trash down.
And they said at the red light, where's she going?
Let me ask this.
Testing out a new ride.
What was that? I was a white girl on a trash can.
She done traded in the brood.
It's Speedy Gonzalez.
I didn't realize. Do they still make these Ford trucks, those single cabs? I just haven't seen. They do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Charlie just bought one.
I think, I know. I'm pretty positive they do, at least for government contracts. I think I see.
You just don't see them that much anymore.
No.
It's four-door and
can you remember the first time you seen an extended cab? You thought, who's going to drive that? You know what I mean? Why would anybody buy an extended cab truck? Remember, Dodge come out with them in the early to mid-'70s, the extended cab.
Yeah.
And then they made a comeback in like early 90s. Chevrolet come out with it. And everybody wanted one. And the next thing you know, now we got 4-door and 6-door and 12-door and all that other stuff.
And a pickup truck used to cost $3,500.
Was it Toyota that you had that little bitty hatchback that you sat in?
Yeah, I had them sideways seats.
Now you get back there and turn sideways.
Well, could you see me sitting back there now?
I couldn't see you sitting back there then. He always said.
And then they had the 3-door. Remember they had
the driver up in the dash like this.
Had the 3-door.
You had to open one door to get to that door to open up.
That's been a while there.
Had to coordinate all that door opening and closing.
Yeah, you didn't get out quick.
Be at the juke joint half the night trying to figure out how to close the door.
I don't know what's going to happen over in Union.
I do. We're canceled.
But we are missing the Methodist sign. The digital sign has been removed by a pick-em-up truck yesterday.
Are they Baptist?
It's what now?
I was the driver.
I'm not sure.
They could have been Crystal Methodist.
Crystal Methodist. The sign is gone.
All right, I feel like we need to wrap this one up. We're going to go off the rails and get canceled soon.
Bob must know from experience. He said it cost you $600 if you closed the front door before you closed the back door.
Yeah, it had to go just right or it didn't work out. Hey, we had a Zabubu also there in front of Harbor Freight.
Who made that picture?
That's the best I
Flat
could do.
tire in front of Harbor Freight. You really didn't have nothing to do
only
yesterday.
flat on the bottom.
I was on another scene, and a nice lady sent that to me, and I appreciate her doing that.
Ain't nothing going on. I'm gonna let the hair out of a tire. Get have a picture or something.
Let it be a slow day and see what I'll come
Go
up
hang
with.
out at the tire shop.
All right, we're getting word that young man at the Methodist Church had a seizure.
Okay,
Medical
good enough.
emergency.
Thank goodness he's okay.
And so good deal. We'll pray for him.
Yeah, I'm glad that's okay. Hey, Shad White's been busy again.
I read about
Imagine that.
There he goes. They have Miss Ellis there. Jasper County is where this is. That's not that far off.
Solid waste employee.
And I've gotten wind. And if you've done something wrong, Shad is getting ready to come pretty close to us to make an arrest.
If he ever comes in, he's probably going to stay a while.
What does Odie know that we don't know?
Not a thing.
I know nothing.
Well, if you know something, he makes it extremely easy for you to go to his website and you can type up what you know and it gets assigned to somebody and they decide whether or not they're going to take a lookie. So
Whoop, whoop.
that deals with stealing your tax funds.
Yes.
In the state of Mississippi is under his purview for the most part.
Tell me if I'm pronouncing this right. Treboli, if he is your person to go get your narcotics from, you got to find somebody new this morning because
he's on vacation.
How do you say his name?
How do you pronounce that?
I'm going to say Tripoli.
No, it is
Trap boy.
You're saying it wrong. Trap boy.
Yeah, got two eyes.
He got trapped
Trap boy.
for selling narcotics.
Yeah.
Who did his hair?
We've been trying to find that out.
Y'all. But within 1,500 feet of a church.
Oh,
that makes it even worse there. Let's see what else has happened here.
Enhancement.
We had an arrest in Neshoba County.
He doesn't seem excited.
Yeah, he's not. We usually see some of them smiling, not him.
Controlled substance. It sort of had an issue there.
Something's going off. There's sirens going off. So
Well,
Scotty Ray's about
that was my hearing aid.
Was it really?
No. But it was
12-volt batteries.
Let me just make sure we don't have an emergency that to the Bat Cave. We may have to go to that chicken mobile out there.
Pork chop mobile.
Oh man,
he's at it again.
He's got the phone out like
Odie,
that.
give him his
He's doing
glasses
the
that's
in
right
and
in front
out.
of him.
Well, somebody with ZipRecruiter thinks we would all be a great job. We could make as much as $210 to $770 a week from home.
I don't know if I'm going to be available
that
or
all?
not for that.
Yeah, that ain't a whole lot.
Stay
there.
up at to an hour. Let's talk to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've met y'all.
I had this sent this week. I wasn't on the scene, but I had this sent. We had to share this. And what happens when you don't own a wrecker or a trailer and you got to move your car?
You run a U-Haul.
Yeah, that's
Well,
one way to
let's
do
just
it.
say you can't afford that.
You hook a chain up to it and yank
Then
it.
you ain't got no wheels. And they wasn't even turning on the front. They were being drugged down the road.
I think that
You can't do that.
I think that bends your rim a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like the car's gonna be needing that rim anyway.
Man.
That was a new one there. That don't happen very often there. But that usually messes up the road there
I
when
don't
that
think they're going to be able
happens.
to patch that one.
Yeah, it's not going to be able to there. We had, over the weekend, I didn't get a chance to show this. You know those guardrail, that wire that runs down I-20?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, if you ever wondered what it looks like after you hit one, here we go.
Is that the wire?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
But it looks like it worked.
You did.
I don't understand that now. I'm going to get on. And Odie may can clarify it, or somebody will probably jump on me about this like they do
I need to get
everything
so
else.
boxed out.
But for years, we had trees growing in the median. And then they come up with an idea they had to cut all the trees because they were a danger because people were running into them.
Right.
Well, it wasn't.
So now, wait just a second. So now they're stringing cables and posts to where, guess what? You still running into something. The trees were a little bit out of the way, and every now and then, if we had an emergency, we could slip through the trees and get to the other side of the interstate where somebody was in need. But now we have to go 6, 8, 10 miles down the road to the next exit because you got cables up everywhere and you got a wreck or an emergency on this side, and we're coming from this way. Why did we cut the trees?
All right, so here's your explanation on some of that. So
make it quicker.
Hitting
get off
the
at 9.
trees, hitting the trees head on caused more damage and personal, not just the vehicle, but personal damage than these cables do. The cables wrap inside the tire and kind of slow them down, keep them in their lane.
Catch fence, Talladega.
Time number 2. We are a huge thoroughfare from south to north, and when there's hurricanes down south, we have traffic that comes through, and if you have bad weather here, tornadoes, just high winds, it blows the trees. Trees cross the interstate, block the road, and traffic stop.
Think about that, Greg.
So
I had a question and the man answered it.
But man, like here, they weren't hurt. Otherwise, I guess it could have crossed it and hit somebody head on, and that caught them.
Yeah.
Now it tore the truck up.
Yeah. Hey, we had a 59 Caddy catch fire this week.
Oh no.
Fire department.
Well, I'm like, maybe you can go get a couple of parts.
It's a hot sale.
Let's see what else went on this week. This was one of those pictures. We got some great pictures this week. Look at this, y'all.
That's very pretty.
That is pretty.
That's a booger bear coming to get you. Oof. It was just some gorgeous pictures that were sent in with that. We'll be right back as we've got a few more things to talk about this morning before we get out of here. And
I mean, I don't know. It's getting a little.
Well, if you're going to take off for the next 6 months, you got to put in a day.
I'll do a little overtime.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Did he forget? I didn't know you were about to.
This is a live studio.
Trying to get fired.
She picks on me something ferocious.
Oh my gosh.
They just can't catch a break.
None whatsoever. Have you used to be up on politics for me, and I could ask you questions and you would know. What is the deal, Rankin County, as we go over there about the sheriff and his son-in-law that may have had a possible DUI, and we got a...
And then the trooper didn't show up.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, have we confirmed that that's why he got?
No, it's a lot of. Has he been
fired or administrative leave? Or
administrative
what?
leave,
Okay.
I believe, is what's happened there.
So what I read briefly just didn't really. He could have been fired for something or put on leave for something else. I don't know that they said. I didn't read where they said that they were related, but I mean they could be, but. I don't know. Stories like that, I like to wait for all the information because instead of just guessing. But yeah, the sheriff of Rankin County's son-in-law got a DUI, and then the highway patrolman did not show up for court, and he did not.
That may not be the first time. He didn't show up. So
yeah, maybe that was it.
Don't know.
Anyway. Him not showing up is not good, but they, I think, have some burden of proof that he didn't do it specifically for helping. That's where that's a problem.
Let me text this to you.
Sometimes
so record.
Sometimes stuff happens,
but that's big talk around the state.
It doesn't look good.
Correct.
Yeah, and that sheriff's department has had a tough go of it here lately, and they are in the news a lot. But he just won re-election, so not too long ago. So he's got a few years unless something happens.
Let's go to our page. And let me get to our. Yes, we got a fire.
Okay. And what's on fire? I hope it's not
let's get up
though.
here and so we can show this. Here's the latest of what we have. This is going to be, let me blow this up where you can see this. 2700 block. Let me get back to the phone.
That looks like near Poplar Springs Elementary, and is it?
2700 block of 40th Street.
That
Yeah, is that it? Yeah, I think that's going to be like back behind Poplar Springs.
Well, this would be
Methodist.
Yeah, it would be right there at the red light at 40th Street. You take a right.
Yeah, because there's those courts right there that are behind Poplar Springs Elementary.
So Meridian Fire Department on scene. That's what my ears were.
And that's Poplar, not popular.
Who said that?
Sometimes people spell it that way.
Are you pointing fingers at anybody in this room?
Saying
Greg,
sometimes people spell it that way.
She knows I ain't spelled nothing.
You know, talking about Meridian Fire, play that little video again until you see them out in the middle, and you get ready to hit pause. A little bit more.
A little bit. Oh, they're running.
No, keep going. See if there's a little bit more. Maybe they hadn't made it all the way. There you go. Stop. You see that hose? That hose is clean. Because every time they go onto a fire, when they get through, they clean these hoses and everything else. Put that hose back in working order, and now here they are. They just got through with one fire.
Yeah.
Now they got to pull all that hose back off and go do it again. These men they work.
Top shelf.
They're top shelf. They work from can to can when they have to. But I'm telling you, they are a top-notch team down there. Michael Ted is leading that pack, but great people.
So yeah, glad that one's out there.
Ooh. Boy, it got quiet, didn't it?
I'm off right now.
I thought you had something to say, so I paused.
No, that was
speechless.
Yeah, we can't. Our side joke, we got to keep to ourselves.
Well, y'all had something going on pretty good over there. Do you remember the guy that played in? He's been in several things. He was in.
Oh yeah.
He was in Yellowstone, and he was also in the guy that Justified. Did anybody ever watch Justified?
He was also in the.
I did watch some.
You remember him here from
Tulsa King?
Yeah,
right there. That guy right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's saying, and he is a big time Christian, and he would not do an on screen kiss with a female because he was married.
Yeah.
And he says he's been blackballed in Hollywood since he wouldn't do any sex scenes or anything like that. They won't hire him anymore.
Well, he's on that new Angel Network.
I mean, they can't do.
They could ride around it. They could, but they're not wanting to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do they call it when a stunt double? They can't stand in a stunt double for the kissing?
No, Greg, y'all don't look alike.
Now, work what his wife is saying. You just gave up $650,000 for not kissing that one. You better pucker up, Buttercup. My Mercedes got a note due.
I ain't gonna start working now because you got some shame in the game.
You better go. If they want you to kiss a pig, you better be kissing.
Put some lipstick on.
That's exactly right.
You know what I done the other night, and it's a rarity.
I mentioned kiss a pig. You said, you know what I did the other night? I ain't getting into this.
What'd you and RW do?
I had about 35 minutes that it was almost as if time stood still.
It's called sleep. We all do it, but you don't ever.
But I run up on. I was flipping through my phone. I had it in front of me. You know how you get caught looking. It was Rockford Files, and I watched an episode of Jim Rockford, and for about 35 minutes there, I didn't have any worries. No. I didn't owe anything. Nothing was going on. And it took me back to, I was almost a kid again of watching Jim Rockford solve a crime.
Oh, yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of the old police sergeant on there.
That helped him all the time.
His daddy was Rocky. But where did I read this? And I seen this yesterday. Somebody was in a band and they were supposed to perform. They was in a motel and the guy he said, "Man, I got a hit song. I got to come over here." Man, I'm watching Rockford Files. I'm not coming over there. Dude finishes the song on his own, and it was like a #1 hit. You know, the guy, he went and bought next door to get his name put on. That's all he'd had to done. Come over and help me finish writing this song.
Yeah, you need to remember who that was.
I'm trying to think of the song.
It wasn't the Eagles, was it?
That could have been.
Because it was one of those guys that was in the Eagles that was walking down some steps and the guy was writing, I forget what it was, and he added like one word to it, and he's look at that face she's giving me.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm listening. I'm here to learn.
All right. We got any birthdays?
We got a few of them. Alana Broughton's got a birthday coming up Sunday.
Oh, Miss Jimmy Rogers.
Yeah. Teresa Whitaker's got a birthday today. Wanda Haskett. Kevin Thrash, and from the Mississippi Highway Patrol,
the one and only,
Mr. Cameron Lee.
Have you ever met a nicer person?
Yes, he is.
And I'm being sincere here.
Don't get him to pull you over. He's not nice, arrogant.
But that's probably one of a few. He could write me a ticket, and I think I'd tell him thank you.
Yeah,
he is that's just a nice guy. He's who I want. If I need help, that's the kind of folks you want me. He goes above and beyond, and he does it with a smile on his face. You know, a lot of people, they get up, look like they're mad at the world.
Right, and he can stop a motorcycle better than anybody I've ever seen.
Yeah, you're right.
He's just a good guy. Thank you for what all of them do. Highway Patrol, all of our law enforcement.
Yep. He is a good one. Hank Levins, he's got a birthday today. And William Spencer will turn the big 6-0 Sunday. So, happy birthday to everyone today.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Anything big going on in your world this weekend? You coming back next week, or what are you doing?
No, I've already told you. I'm not going to be here. I'm not.
Where are you going?
You've got from now until next Friday, and you can't make it 1 hour? We're not worth 60 minutes, which is 60 minutes times 60 seconds in a minute.
You tell my child.
I don't have a problem at all. You got a number? We'll call.
Yeah.
She's tough.
She would probably
Can you
understand.
do that live on there so Mama can
she's tough.
We would like to say thank you.
I think
to everybody.
Mrs. Gregg should come. Mrs. Gregg, I'm going to formally invite you.
Well, she's working. She can't.
She's got to work.
I think somebody should let Mrs. Gregg off.
No, she ain't hit
The people
me up
need
in front
to meet
of
her.
Hey, yeah, she does. Hit me in front of everybody on these cameras. See?
You want some evidence?
That's right.
Some evidence. No, I won't be here next week, but I don't know. Y'all are just going to get mad at me.
Here we go. She's looking ahead now to the following week.
Okay, I think I'll be here the next week. Yeah.
I ain't never in all my life. 1 hour
I
a
don't
week.
have a job requiring me to be here, so I'm busy.
Well, before it was I got a job and I'm going to be out of town, and now it's I don't have a job and I ain't got no reason. When do we become a priority?
Sounds like you ain't. You read between the lines on this.
If anybody would like to apply for this position, it does not pay. It is not fun. You don't want to be here, but I recommend you see Scotty Ray and Greg. You gotta sit by this guy. He's musical.
What the deal is?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna. It's my. Yeah, you gotta move. You would be if your daughter. If Bocephus needed to move.
Nice different.
Yeah.
Well, as we come to the end of the show, Odie, have you got a Bible verse for us today?
Let's see where.
We need it.
Needs to be a long one.
Joshua 1 verse 8. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. It goes back to that rule book that the Lord has provided each and every one of us, and it is something that we need to study each and every day to find out exactly what the plans that Jesus has for us. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. A safe weekend. We'll see y'all Monday, if not somewhere around and about. Y'all be careful and know that we love you.
Any closing remarks there?
Y'all have a good weekend. Stay cool.
Be careful. Stay hydrated, please. Hydrated.
Yeah.
She's going to get a mint and julep now.
A Bloody Mary.
Thank y'all so much. We'll see you bright and early Monday. We'll keep you informed all weekend long.